Hey guys, Hunter 5 here with episode number 12 of our FIFA 19 career mode with Wolves. It's been 3 days since we last uploaded. Just took a little break basically. But we're getting right back into the career mode as we will take on Leicester in the Premier League at the Molineux. So, 3 days off where nothing much has happened really. I got the FIFA 20 beta. Didn't work. Deleted it. That simple. Premier League's been back, been watching that, so I haven't uploaded. We got beat 4-0. Embarrassing. But we move on to Liverpool midweek, so hopefully we can improve. But let's get back into the career mode. Wolves against Leicester. Now, we are very close to being back into the January transfer window, and we can make a couple of signings. We've not got the most money, but obviously we've got players we're looking to sell on, and hopefully we can make some minor additions to the team. As Doherty looks to get the better of Ndidi, comes inside with the Cruyff turn very nicely, dinks it over the top to Neves, takes it down. He's going to let it across to Moutinho, takes a touch, first time volley, blocked, hits Tielemans in the knob, and Neves' volley well wide of the post, and just a poor effort as we move into the second half. Then Donker looking to charge forward here, gets the better of Jamie Vardy, plays it into Neves, Neves up to Jota, turns and dinks it over top to Alonso, first time strike, well wide of the post. Poor effort in the end really, just past half time. We're going to make a couple of substitutions quite early into the second half. We have got Lamina and Cutrone coming on for Jimenez and Moutinho. 55 minutes in, from the throw-in, Doherty receives the ball, gets tackled by Albrighton, but he actually gets past him quite nicely. Lamina gets the better of King, hits it on the volley, tries to go for the opposite post, didn't quite work, and it's still 0-0. 67 minutes in. Tielemans can't quite get past Lamina. It deflects all the way up to Cutrone, but Ndidi's tracked back nicely and made the tackle. Drills it up to Vardy, plays it to Herman, little 1-2 between them, through on goal. Jamie Vardy ain't missing those. Jamie Vardy makes it 1-0 to Leicester at the Molineux, and he was the man that scored against us last time out at the King Power, and that game did end as a 1-0 victory. Hopefully this time we can get back into it, but Herman, with a nice bit of dribbling here, gets past two of our men, and he's going to thread the ball past to Albrighton, but he gets easily tackled. Just a really nice run there by Patrick Herman. Got past 3 or 4 of our players with ease. But Cutrone plays the ball into Jota. Jota's going to turn and play it to Alonso. He's got a man making a run in the midfield. Whips it across to Neves. Misses out. Doherty puts the shot in, but he was offside, and it will not count as we go all the way to the 89th minute. Albrighton to King. King's going to get dispossessed by Lamina. Then Donker's going to pick it up. Tackled by Vardy, but we keep possession of the ball. Surely that was a foul. But Jota plays the ball to Cutrone. He's going to continue his run through on goal. He's got the better of Johnny Evans. Got the better of Benkovic. 1-on-1. And he slots it into the near post with 30 seconds left. Diogo Jota gets us back into this game. 1-1. We will at least be getting a point in this game. It's a point gained instead of 3 points dropped. Brilliant result for us. Lovely pass by Cutrone through to Jota. And he makes it 1-1. Thank the Lord. As they take kick-off, you can see how much time was actually remaining in this game. Brilliant result for us. Nice little victory. Well, victory? I guess it's a minor victory, getting a point in this game. But Brendan's men, we have not beat them this season. But in that game, Romain Sais's move to Porto was broken down, so we will not be receiving the money for that. But we move immediately into a game against Aston Villa in the FA Cup. Now, this game, we've got a rotated side out. Aston Villa have got a pretty much full-strength team, really, if you look at it. As for us, you can see here, we've got a midfield of completely, Morgan and Gibbs-White are rotations. Lamina is also slightly rotation. Johnny's in and Cutrone's in, so it's a slightly rotated side. But 2 minutes into the game, El Ghazi going to look to whip one across. Does so nicely. We get on the end of it with Johnny, who puts it out for a corner. From the resulting corner, nothing happened though, so we cut it out. But Jack Grealish looking to start an attack. He plays through to Tammy Abraham, strikes it. Well saved there by Roy Patricio, forcing the corner. Hourihan is going to take that corner. He's got many options in the box. Whips it across. El Mohammadi. El Mohammadi gets to that first. He doesn't rise the highest. nowhere near the highest. I thought it was an own goal the first time I looked at it. I had to look at all the replays. But El Mohammadi did get to that first by not even jumping as high as our man, unfortunately. But 21 minutes in, Morgan going to play through Diogo Jota. Going to look to get the better of Tyrone Mings here. As he stops, cuts inside, lays it across to Cutrone. Slightest shot. We hit the post twice there. Morgan takes on the ball, turns and strikes it. 23 minutes in, Jordan Morgan gets his first goal for Wolves. The Youth Academy graduate has gone and scored a brilliant goal, really. It's a phenomenal goal. Taking a look at the replays, it was completely top bins. Lovely touch out of his feet. Bang. Perfect goal. Really nice goal. Top bins. We were unlucky not to score with Lamina or Cutrone initially, but if it meant that we scored with Morgan, it is a success. As Gibbs White receives the ball, plays it into the goal scorer Morgan. Morgan's going to play it up to Cutrone, lays it off to Matt Doherty. He's got options in the middle, whips it across, can't quite find the first option. Second time it finds Cutrone, and we're in the lead. He doubles our goal tally, putting us in the lead. 2-1, 35 minutes into the game. We flipped the game on its head as we look to add more here. 38 minutes in, we intercept the ball here, and Lamina receives it. He's going to play it across to Gibbs White, who's making the run down the left-hand side. Cuts back inside to Johnny. Johnny's going to dink one over the top to Cutrone. Chests it down and just dinks it over the top. It reflects back to him. He's got an open goal to shoot into. But luckily for Aston Villa, they get to the ball first because that would have been a guaranteed goal. As Lamina lays it across to Jordan Morden. Strikes it again just wide of the post. He's having a lot of opportunities here. But we move into the second half. It is 2-1. Johnny down the left-hand side gets the better of Douglas Luiz. Dinks one across. Punched away by Kolasinac. Lamina's shot is blocked. Laid off to Morgan by Gibbs White. Shot blocked as they again get very lucky. Cutrone holding up the ball. Going to play it down to Matt Doherty. Doherty's going to play it into Morgan. Morgan's going to turn, find it back to Doherty. Options in the middle. A man at the back post in Cutrone, who doubles his goal tally. It's 3-1 now. 63 minutes into the game. Just past the hour mark. Brilliant result as we look to seal this game up with maybe one final goal will seal this game as Ruben Diaz looks to start an attack as he plays the ball up to Cutrone. Cutrone's going to do a couple step overs, cut it back to Morgan. First time strike, well saved. Johnny's at the back post and Johnny just does just that. Makes it 4-1, secures the game, and I thought we're 4-1 up, we can make a couple of substitutions. Bringing on Seiss, we're also going to bring on Baker, and hopefully we can add some more goals as Cutrone cuts it back to Gibbs White. Gibbs White's going to play it to Baker. First time strike. And he may have just topped Morgan's goal in this game because Baker has gone and got his first goal for the club as well. So both of our youth academy graduates for this season have got a goal this season. And they've both been bangers, but this one, first time strike, lovely finish. Making it 5-1. On the left, lets it run across his body. Lovely little curling effort into the top corner. 5-1 in the FA Cup. We look to be guaranteed through to the next round, but Tammy Abraham, he's played through with 12 minutes left. For some reason, I was calling Roy Patricio out. For some reason, he slid when he was nowhere near the ball. Allowed Tammy Abraham to shoot into an open net. I did not press any buttons to make him slide there. As Douglas Luiz, again, Tammy Abraham looks through on goal, but they go for El Ghazi. Yotta's at the back post. Tammy Abraham's got a nice header on him as well. Goes for Tammy Abraham at the near post, who makes it 5-3. 9 minutes left. Aston Villa are completely back into this game. We've just got to defend for our lives for these last couple of minutes, and we do so. We win the game 5-3. We progress through to the next round of the FA Cup, where we'll play Tottenham. That should be in a couple of episodes' time. But for right now, we are back in the Molineux, we are back in the Premier League, and we're taking on West Ham, a team who we absolutely smashed at the beginning of the season. I think it was 8-1. But if we can repeat that, that would be brilliant. It would be a great way to get our kind of form back, because we've not been too good over the past couple of episodes. A couple of losses and a couple of draws spread across some wins, but West Ham, they have not got Roberto in goal. They've got Fabianski, so maybe, just maybe, that should secure their goal for them. But then Donker's going to look to strike it 9 minutes in, doesn't quite do so. Doherty receives the ball, takes it down, and 9 minutes in, we're already 1-0 up. Maybe this is a complete replica of what happened last time out, because we scored early on in the previous game at the Olympic Stadium. 12 minutes in, on the attack again, Doherty the goal scorer, looking to do something here as he gets the better of Escuado, plays it into Jimenez. Jimenez lays it off to Jota. Jota's going to play it through to Neves. Neves is going to try and play it through to Moutinho, but a bit too much on that one, and Fabianski can easily collect it. And they look to start an attack on their own as Campara to Jack Wilshere, just dispossessed by Moutinho. Looking to start a counter-attack as he plays the ball through to Diogo Jota. 27 minutes in, can we double our lead? Just dinks it, just a lovely little finish. He makes it 2-0. He doubles our lead. Embarrasses Fabianski in the process. 2-0. Half an hour into the game. They struggled to score against us in their own stadium. I would not see them scoring against us at the Molineux. But they dink it across. We defend it nicely as Roy Patricio takes this one down nicely. Into the second half. Diogo Jota plays it through to Marcos Alonso. He's got no options in the box. He's going to have to hold it up and wait. As he does so nicely, plays it across. It deflects to Neves. Back to Dendoncker. First time strike. Deflects again back to Moutinho. Headed to Neves. He's going to let it across to Jimenez. First time strike. Well saved. Cleared from the path of Jota. We still have possession of the ball as Neves looks to play it again. Maybe this time he'll find Moutinho. Decides to go his own. We lose out of the ball. Felipe Anderson looks to counter-attack here. But Dendoncker is defending him nicely. Looks to get possession back as Jota intercepts. Jimenez places to Neves. First time strike into the top corner. That's the best goal we've scored this episode, and it will probably rival Doherty's goal against Man City for the goal of the season, because that is a wonderful first time strike into the top corner. Just before the hour mark, we make it 3-0, and we look to add some more to that as Moutinho. He's going to look to play it across. He's got no real options in any spaces. Yarmolenko dispossesses him. Haller looks to start the counter-attack. Little 1-2 with Yarmolenko. Dinks it over top to Felipe Anderson. Neves intercepts, but only as far as 4 now. So he plays it through to Felipe Anderson's through on goal. 1-on-1. Hits the post. Yarmolenko's got an open goal to strike it into. Lays it back across to Jack Wilshere. And Jack Wilshere's got a nice left foot on him. 3-1 now with, well, there's a couple of minutes left. They could get back into this one. But we do just need one more goal, and hopefully we can secure the victory. As 83 minutes in, Gibbs White cuts inside, looks to curl one across to the back post, and it is just wide of the target. And a lovely little effort from the youngster there, but 88 minutes in, Diaz receives the ball, charging forward. He's got options ahead of him, decides to go with Dendoncker. He plays it through to Jota, cuts back inside, gets the better of his man, gets the better of 2 men there, puts it at the near post, 90 minutes in. It is 4-1. 2 Wolves against West Ham. The aggregate score this season has been 12-2. We have absolutely embarrassed West Ham this season, home and away. And we move on. We've got an effort for Ryan Bennett from Buenos Aires, who is Boca Juniors, and he will be going to Argentina. We also have an offer from Milan for Roman Saiz. We're going to accept that. He has also been sold, meaning we have enough money to make some transfers of our own. Now, the player we're going to go in for is Ethan Ampadu from Chelsea. Youngster, a lot of potential. We can sign him for quite a lot right now. He's only 67 overall, but he will be a direct replacement for Saiz. Can play at centre-back, can play in the midfield. We're going to offer 1.2. They're going to want a bit more than that because he is a youngster. He is a valuable asset for them for the future. They want an extra 200k. I'm absolutely perfect for paying that extra extra transfer fee, sorry. As for the contract negotiations, he's got his real face, he's got his afro. It is sick to see, as he wants 9.3k per week is currently his wages. He wants a rotation role, perfect. He wants 5 years, perfect. He doesn't want a release clause, perfect. And he also wants a wage decrease slightly to, well, he wanted a wage decrease, but he also wanted bonuses. So I was going to remove those bonuses and give him a wage increase to 15,000. He was perfectly fine with that. We have made the signing of Ethan Ampadu. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you have, please like, subscribe, and peace.